tonight. This is wonderful. How many of you is this your very first instrumental concert at OPS? Excellent, you are in for a wonderful treat. On Tuesday night, yesterday, Miss Bozius mentioned that Tuesday at the choral concert is one of her favorite nights. And it is an incredible night when you get to hear the kids come together in song. Tonight is my favorite night because I love to watch your faces as you hear our fourth graders perform for the first time. How many of you have a fourth grader who's performing for the first time? Excellent. How are your ears? Are they great? This is why I love this concert though, because I get to tell you to listen really carefully to all the imperfections, because when we come back together in the spring, it is totally different. It's really important for me to share that aside from lessons, which are about a half an hour a week, students, when they get together with band, they practice only for 20 minutes during lunch. So I'm always very impressed with what Mr. Butcher does with his instrumental students and what both Mr. Butcher and Mrs. Riesebeater accomplish with our handbell students. And you're in for a treat tonight because there are very few elementary schools who do handbells. So we're very proud of our handbells program. Thank you all for coming here and being supportive. We're very excited. I have to thank our tech, Mr. Rami, who's here tonight. He threw me off a little bit because he's on the side instead of in the back. So if you are on this side of the auditorium, especially close to our recorder, Mr. Rami is live streaming tonight's performance, and it will be available up forever on the OPS YouTube channel. So if you're sitting over there, just please keep in mind that anything you say could be picked up by that mic. I also want to thank our Board of Education and our Superintendent, Ms. Bozius, for always supporting our music programs, and for our custodial staff who has been working very hard getting ready for both concerts this week. They had to do some extra cleaning and they move a lot of things around to get ready for tonight. If you have a child here who's under the age of 14, I ask that you know where your child is right now. So if they are very far away from you, just please make sure that they are with an adult who will make sure that their audience etiquette will be excellent tonight. And speaking of audience etiquette, if you could please, I need to do it to mine now too, silence your phones and your watches, that would be excellent. We'd also like you to keep in mind that this is a performance. It's part of our students' music education. It is not a rock concert. So a little bit of enthusiasm, a lot of applause, but please don't shout out during the performances. Just heard somebody's phone. Thank you so much. Without any more comments from me, we are getting ready to begin.
Thank you. This is our beginning band. The musicians on this stage have only been playing their instrument since about the end of September, mid to end of September. And at this concert, we usually like to show you a little bit of what we've been working on. Our first two songs use our first three notes that we have learned, as well as our first rhythm, our whole note, which gets 4 beats, and our first rest, which is also our whole rest, which is 4 beats. After they've learned their first 3 notes and they feel secure with that, we start learning some of our new rhythms. We learn our half note, which gets 2 beats, and we learn our quarter note, which gets 1 beat.
12. B flats, C, then D.
Thank you. Once we've learned all 3 of our rhythms, we then start to put everything together into some recognizable songs. We will start with Au Clair de la Lune. We will then move to Merrily We Roll Along, and we will finish with everyone's favorite, Hot Cross Buns.
24. You okay? One, two.
our beginning band. So you may be wondering why we have some students still left on stage. No, they are not misbehaving and refusing to get off. We do a program here where we do something called instrumental karate, and students can earn different colored belts by playing different songs. And I challenged our fourth graders this year, asking if they were able to get an orange belt, they would be able to play a special song. So every student here has earned their orange belt, or some even above that, and they have a special song for you. Maybe they didn't want to leave the stage.
Thank you. This is our 5th grade handbell group. Handbells are an auditioned group, which means they had to take a test and 3 rigorous days of auditions. Our first piece that you will hear is called Ring Merrily, and then students will be switching for our second piece to give them a chance to experience different sized bells. As I showed the other evening, we had some pretty big, heavy bells. And then we had some really nice tiny ones. Kayla, will you play it for us, please? All right, so it gives them a little chance to experience both sides. So here is Ring Merrily. second piece is called Chime Lullaby.
where we had enough stands this afternoon. Good? Good. Here we go. Thank you. This is our concert band. It is made up of 5th and 6th graders who have earned a green belt through their brown belt. We do have some students who've achieved more, who play in wind ensemble, that are kind of double dipping right now. I'm just giving our percussionists a chance to switch. The first piece was from the Nutcracker. We have our next one is Who Can We Tell? They're whispering at me because during the afternoon I had to tell some bad jokes because there was a bigger traffic jam, so should I? Yeah. What is the first thing an elf learns at school? The alphabet. Yeah. Okay. One more. They said the gingerbread one. What does a gingerbread sleep on? Cookie sheets. You can put it on the ground. Okay. Totally fine. All right. Good. Thank you, our concert band. Thank you. And this is our 6th grade handbells. We have a piece called We Come With Joy. And this is actually kind of the start not only for them, but our 6th graders that were in concert band as well as wind ensemble. This is kind of the first of the last. It's kind of starting to get to the home stretch here. So we really enjoyed having them. We have one more concert after this, which we're still figuring out details about. But first we'll go We Come With Joy. Our 6th grade handbells. thank you. This is our wind ensemble. It is made up of 5th and 6th graders who have achieved a black belt or higher, or I should say mostly. There are some under black belts for staffing reasons, I guess. We didn't have enough belts on certain instruments, so they squeaked by a little bit. But we are happy to have them. They're working very hard. That was called Festive Fanfare. It was a collection of different little Christmas carols hidden through this nice festive fanfare. Our next song is celebrating Hanukkah, which has a collection of 3 different Hanukkah pieces. Thank you. We have one last piece for you. What is a December concert without a little sleigh ride to end the night? We have so many percussion instruments in so little space. I'm out of jokes.
Jillian, do you have enough room? Sure.
ensemble. Thank you for coming out tonight, and we will see you at Song Festival too.
Just let them know what they should do for.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. So we have the musicians that already performed are waiting in the hallway. Once we clear the stage, they will come in and meet you. The students here will go pack up their instruments, and they will come and meet you here. Thank you very much.